Welcome back, Star Wars fans. My name is Dave, and this is the Foul Scoundrel Reviews. Okay, fans, today we're going to take a look at the 2022 Black Series archive release of Princess Leia Boushh from Return of the Jedi. I can tell already that I'm going to love this action figure, but let's take a look at the back of the box because I really want to get into it. As per usual, Archive Line shows the original release. This came out in 2014. And as you can see, there's a picture of the original release in the center of the package. The bottom says Princess Leia Organa Boushh, and the bio reads, with Han frozen in carbonite and held in Jabba's palace, the princess planned a rescue. Leia, disguised as bounty hunter Boushh, brought Chewbacca to Jabba and later snuck to Han's carbonite slab. So yeah, just like in the movies, she's disguised as a bounty hunter and brings Chewbacca into Jabba's palace to do a deal for the bounty. In the meantime, trying to sneak her way in to rescue Han. We all know how that goes. But yeah, artwork in the back of the box, spot on. As per usual, Black Series does not disappoint in that department. Alright. Let's take a look at that. Wow. You know, I have been so impressed with their releases lately. The Black Series has done a really good job of capturing the likeness of the actors and the characters they are trying to portray in Star Wars. And you know, I have seen the original release of this action figure, and it doesn't look this good, folks. I'm impressed. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking I like this one a little better. Well, let's take a look. Of course, the front of the box, excellent artwork. The figure, the detail they got in the costume, in the tank for the back, the helmet. I like how they got the little green in the helmet at the top here. Oh man, the staff, excellent detail, and the thermal detonator. Now, the thermal detonator is black. In the movie, it was silver, but you know, there's silver detailing around it, so that's not too bad. I do like, you know, the updated paint job they did with this character. In the pants, in the the vest, in the vest, and the gloves. All new, almost like a darker coat of paint. I like the detail a lot better. It really brings out the highlights. And in the face, they did a new sculpt. The face has a new sculpt, a new paint job. It looks even more like Carrie Fisher from Return of the Jedi than it did before. Now, I've said it before, most of the Black Series action figures for the original Star Wars capture an aspect of the character, but here lately they have gotten it spot on than the original releases. I did a review on the comic book Princess Leia last week, and I showed the differences in the sculpts. I don't think this is a reuse in the sculpt in the face or the body. So we're going to take a look at that real quick. Hold on, let me move this one over. Because last week, in the comic version, we noticed that there was a few similarities with the other action figures. Let me put A New Hope, Princess Leia, right next to this one. And you can tell right away that there is absolute zero reuse in the mold or similarity whatsoever in the face sculpt. It is completely new from the original face sculpt from the Red Line number 30. A New Hope Princess Leia. This is number 75, Red Line Princess Leia Hoth, which is one of my absolute favorite action figures, but I gotta admit, the detail and the quality in the new archive release of the Princess Leia Boushh is fantastic. Even the detailing in the face, they even showed, I don't know, it looks even more like Carrie Fisher in this new one than it did in the old one. But like in the comic book release, the body isn't reused. So we noticed the body was reused in the Hoth as it was in the comic book release. But in the Boushh, it is not reused. This is the Yavin ceremony. Most definitely not the same mold in the face or the body. As in with the other action figures for Princess Leia. This one is almost completely unique. So, good job there. They have Ewok Village, Princess Leia. And again, just like with the comic book release, they had the same face mold as the Ewok Village, except this one is completely unique. So as the comic book series and the Ewok Village have the same face sculpt, this one is completely new. This one doesn't even look like the original. They even did a new paint job on the face. So kudos to Hasbro for getting it right. And last but not least, folks, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Because up until today, when I got the new archive Princess Leia in, this was my new favorite Leia action figures, the comic book release that I had reviewed last week, and it won't stay open. So there you go. Molds are completely different. The detailing is outstanding still in the comic book series, but I am so impressed with this new archive release. You know what, folks? I'm thinking I have a new Leia action figure as my absolute favorite. I don't know. All tell me what you think in the comments. Is this new action figure better than the comic book release? Are they both equal? Oh, it's hard to tell. I don't know. All right, and that's the 2022 archive release of Princess Leia Boushh from Return of the Jedi. So what do you think? Is this the definitive release of this particular Black Series line? Is the original release better? I don't know, folks. Typically, when Hasbro releases a Black Series action figure, I mean, that's the definitive version of the figure. Their archive releases are really nice, but typically the original's a little better if they try to do anything different. Most of the time, it's just a repack with most of the accessories that come with it, not all. Good example is Palpatine. I have the archive in my collection because I didn't get the original release. But it just comes with Palpatine and a cane. Awesome, awesome action figure. No update, just less accessories. But this one comes with all the accessories. I really like the updated paint job they did. The updated face sculpt. What do you guys think? Do you like the original release better? Or do you like the archive 2022 release better? I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the 2022 release. So let me know in the comments what you think. And if you like this video and you want to support my channel, leave me a like and subscribe. And remember, if it's from a galaxy far, far away, you're never far from a good time.